Testing volume. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that was weird. Testing volume. That was weird. Wasn't even hooked to Bluetooth. Why was it acting like that? All right, we're good now. All right, cool. Where did I put that last night? Shoot. I have no idea where I put that. This one is not the right one, so I can't even use that. Hold on, y'all. I cannot find the right silicone tool. I cannot do any more flowers right now. Shoot. Yeah, all right. I guess we won't do any more flowers. But I guess I can do the another ribbon. I want to do one more flower, but I can't find the right silicone tool. I don't know where I put it. This one just broke down. Yep, nope, no more sculpting for me for a while. Where the heck did I put that one? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna mute. Let me see if I can find it. All right, I found it. Cool. That happened. Welcome in, everyone. I started this live last night. It probably won't be a long live, probably a very short live because I'm not back to doing my full lives yet. Still don't feel hot. Anyway, I'm here nonetheless. If you guys have any questions about nails, let me know. I do not gatekeep, and I love talking about nails. And welcome in, everybody. Shoot. Anybody else do nails here? Happy, what is it, Wednesday? Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing? Welcome in. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate it. Let me know if you guys have any nail related questions. I do not gatekeep. I actually love talking about nails. I love answering questions. I don't like that one. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Needs to be a little bit bigger. Anybody else do nails here? I have a question. Does anyone still use, I know a few people do, and I know there's one amazing creator on YouTube that actually about 75% of her content is she still uses regular polish. Does anyone still use regular polish? I find that so hard to use. Like, I can do gels, I can do sculpting, I can do hand painting, but give me regular polish and that is a disaster. I guess I'll do there. I'm mixing it back up because if you weren't here last night, I actually created this. It was clear gel. I actually created this color. So when it sits for a while like that, you just gotta mix it back up because the pigment part of it will separate from the gel part. Thank you. Is it Michelle? Thank you so much. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I sculpted all these and hand painted and all that jazz. They are not nail charms. Not that there's anything wrong with using nail charms. This color is so pretty. I made it last night with pigments and clear gel. Look at that. The camera does not do it justice, but in person, it's so freaking pretty. I'll clean this one better. charms. I just did if you came in, I did the flowers, or one flower today, but the other charms that I made on the nails, they're in the live right before this. I did it last night on live with y'all. I did. Thank you. I appreciate it. I should have rolled them around in pigment before I put them in so I didn't have to hand paint them, but it is what it is. I think my 2-year anniversary of me being self-taught and doing nails is actually official, I believe. I gotta make a video. My progression over the past 2 years. I'm gonna have to do 2 paint. I'm gonna have to come back and do another layer. I don't think I put enough pigment in here. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been there with broken bone and only being able to use a wheelchair to get around and cook and stuff, so I get it. Broken bones are not fun. I hope you get better. If you like arts and stuff, you should look into like the adult coloring books. Those are like so much fun to use when you can't do nothing. And at least keeps your mind off stuff. That and games on your phone. And crossword puzzles and all that. You can tell I've been there a time or two. All right, I need to stop trying to get the pigment to pay off and just do a second coat once it dries. Oh, that's another good thing, yeah. Are you talking about, oh, shoot, rhinestone painting? That's awesome. I haven't tried that yet, but I used to do tumblers. So it's kind of the same thing, and I would do pictures like beach or sunflower or like actual pictures on the tumblers, but it's kind of the same thing, but not really. But I've always wanted to try that. I haven't tried it yet. I watch people on TikTok all the time doing the rhinestone paintings. Last time I was laid up, I did the coloring, adult coloring book. And those are actually really, really fun. And I like them. And I feel like it helps me with when I come back to like paint nails and stuff. I feel like it helps me. I'm gonna throw, well, maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. And throw a little more pigment in here. Yeah, it's fun. I just love doing creative. I used to sew and make what's it called? I used to sew and make clothes and beddings and embroider, 3D printing. I've done it all. I love crafts and art and everything that comes with it. And nail art is really my obsession too. It's a different color than I used last night, but I'm cool with it. I think it is different. Maybe not. Oh, and y'all, some of you were asking me last night what pigments I'm using. Because you want to pick some up. I don't, so if you guys are new around here, I don't have affiliation with any brands and I don't get sent PR. The only thing I do have is I have an Amazon affiliate. And so I put it in my Amazon shop yesterday. They're the pigments that I got. They're actually a really good deal. And they're the ones that I use. And then I also put the new Ombre Pat Pat Gel palette in there that you guys been asking about too. I updated my Amazon storefront for y'all yesterday. If you guys want to check it out, it's always in my bio in my YouTube. I used to not be able to sew either. I taught myself on a machine, nonetheless. No one taught me, no one helped me. I watched a few YouTube videos and then I just went from there, and at the end of it, I could sew my butt off. But the same thing with nail makeup, taught myself, cooking, taught myself, rhinestone. I mean, there's not much that I don't teach myself. I just like crafts and arts. That's it. I just love creating stuff. Let me do a second coat on that one first. Yeah, it's so much fun. And it distracts you from a lot of things, and it's like really my happy place. Okay, much better since I added more pigment. That's why when people come in here and say, oh, I wish I could do this, but I can't. And I'm like, I used to not be able to either. I taught myself, I practiced, I put in the work, I put in the time. So that's just for anything. If you really want to do it, just put in the time, put in the practice. Do it. You can do it. It's just about how bad you want it. I should have used regular polish because this is coming out not to my liking. Hold up, we're gonna pivot because I don't like the way it's coming out. All right, let's put that up. Oh no, I wasn't saying for you. I was just saying so many times I do nails and oh, the strong smell. I don't have a strong smell problem, but I don't use acrylic. I'm allergic to acrylic, so I can't use acrylic. That's usually what people talk about when they talk about strong smell. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, no, people come in here all the time and they're like, I'm so jealous you can actually do your own nails and do nail charms and stuff. I'm like, no, but you can too. There's no reason to be jealous. That's what I was saying. It was just generic. It wasn't targeting anyone. This is the color y'all love that's on my nails. This is the same one. It's Sean Legend LG5224 Euphoric. That's the one you guys love. So if you want to screenshot it, go ahead. That's the one that I keep getting so many compliments. That purple is beautiful. Yeah, that's why I love not all, but a lot of the Korean gels that I use. It doesn't have the strong chemical smell. It doesn't have a chemical smell at all. It smells like green tea and green tea mixed with mint. It's so good. And that's why people are like, oh, but you pay a little bit more for that. I'm like, yeah, it's worth it. I save up for it. Believe me, it's worth it. It smells like perfume. It's beautiful. And it's a lot cleaner and safer. And the garbage we've been using. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? Yeah. Yeah, it's so not all of them. I'm very specific. Like when I do my Korean unboxings, I'll tell you guys this is the one that smells, because I'm sensitive to smells too. I have a stomach issues. I'll tell you guys, okay, this is the one that smells like green tea and mint, and it really does. But not all Korean products do, but I usually am very specific because I know some people do have that problem. Hi, Megan. Welcome in. Thank you for saying hello. I appreciate it. Much better. Yeah, that other one was not doing the job. I should have really rolled in pigment beforehand. Yeah, I think the one, are you talking about like when you go into a salon, Michelle, and that strong smell? If that's the strong smell you're talking about monomer. So the best way not to encounter that would be not to do acrylic at all. I don't do acrylics, so I don't have to deal with that. But there are, I do agree, there are some gel polish lines that smell horrendous too. They smell like straight up chemicals. But the one, yeah. So you're talking about, what you're talking about is monomer. And monomer is only used when you use, well, not, let me not say that. There are monomers in some products. But that's from using acrylic. But there are some gel lines that do smell like straight chemicals. And that's why, like, when I do unboxings and stuff, I'm usually very specific. Because I know that the smells bother some people other than me, too. No. So if you know what? I don't ever, this is not Korean, but I don't ever smell like a strong smell from those. No. So this one doesn't have a strong smell. I mean, I had to put my nose up to the bottle and opening it to actually smell it. And I've been using it for a while now. And his products. This is Sean Legend. He doesn't have the sweet smell, but he doesn't have like the strong smell that I've smelled. Like, I hate to say it, and I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus, but there is a line that has a horrible smell. Every time you open up any of their gel products, I mean, it just hits you, and it's so strong. Yeah. So not all lines have that. And even with Korean gels, there's some gels that smell like the mint tea and the green tea in their line, and then some that don't. That's why I'm always like specific, because I know that there's some people that get headaches like myself, and it would be better to know up front before ordering. And I pay with my own hard-earned money. I don't get sent PR, unfortunately. So I get it. Yeah, so that monomer smell that you're talking about with acrylic, some gels use more than they're supposed to in there, and those are another reason why those stink more, is because they have to use that monomer smell that people use in acrylic. I'm not trying to go down a science rabbit hole, sorry y'all. Yeah, there are some lines that are stronger. If you, I would say stay off of most of Amazon, because they have strong, most of them have strong smells. If not, like 95% of them. Yeah, I have some gels that my nail bestie sent to me, and they just smell so bad, and I barely ever open them because of that. So I get what you're saying. They're not ones that I usually open on like a regular. And I won't even show them on camera because I don't even feel like I can put, even though I'm not affiliated with any brand, I don't even feel like I can. Sometimes people think just because I have it on camera, I recommend it, and that's not it. So sometimes people will purchase it and will say, oh, it's horrible. I'm like, I could have told you that. So I try to keep the horrible products off camera if I can. Oh, regular polish? I've noticed that. I have a family member that's all she uses, except for like if every once in a while I give her a manicure if I have time. And like when I go to her house and stuff and she uses it, like it just smells up the whole thing. I think she uses Sally's. And I'm like, how can you stand that smell? And that's not me knocking Sally's at all. Yeah. And then also there's one on this store, because years ago I bought it for my daughter, like years, probably over a decade ago. Um, Jeez, I can't even. Is it Wet and Wild? It's one of the cheaper ones too. It was regular polish. That one was like, uh, that was like a bowl of chemicals. Just as soon as you popped that lid open, it was just like it hit you, soccer punched you in the face. Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's why some people are like, they get on to me. They're like, oh, you spend more money on Korean brands. I'm like, yes, I do. I save up though. There was one Korean collection. It was $140. I saved up for over a year for. You gotta remember, I'm also a content creator. But not only that, it's worth it for me. Like there's so many things. It's not just the smell, it's the chemicals they use, it's the reactions, it's everything that goes into it. And until you have had a reaction to nail, you just won't realize that you pay for what you get. I hate to say that. You really do. In most, yes, the cheaper ones are stronger ones because they have to use cheaper products. I mean, it makes sense. So, and I heard a nail narrative. She gets into this because she also has nail allergies like myself, and hers are different from mine. But I heard her make. She's a nail content creator. I heard her make a comment yesterday on one of the videos that I watched. She says, "So everyone gets onto her just like they get onto me for spending more money on gel products," but she says, do they realize that when she had a reaction, she spent over 2 grand, she says, on doctors because she had a reaction to nail stuff. So she says, yeah, I'd rather spend more and then spend less on the doctors side of it. And I was like, oh my God, that's so true. Because sometimes you will pay medically. Yeah. So it's like, because I can't tell you how many times people will come in here and they're like, they'll tell me I recommend something and I recommend it. They're like, it's Korean, it's too expensive. Can't you recommend me something cheaper? I'm like, I can, but I don't feel good about it. And it might be something that I'm allergic to or someone else has had a reaction to. And the chemicals and stuff used in there just shouldn't be used, period. So yeah, I could, but I just don't like hurting people. Lindsay, okay, so let me go into this. I am self-taught. I just hit my 2-year anniversary of doing nails. With that said, I'm a nail content creator, so I don't ever time myself. And because I do have health issues, I do take lots and lots of breaks. So, I don't know, but it would depend on like what you're doing. If I'm just painting nails and putting on Gel X set for 2 hands, because now I have it down, I could probably do it in less than an hour. But if I'm doing nail art and I'm doing other stuff to it, then yeah, it's gonna take longer, and it just depends on what I'm doing and that and so on and so forth. Thank you, Gemini. Yeah, when she said that, I was like, because she said it more eloquently. She's much more eloquent speaker than I am. I'm not. I'm rough around the edges when I speak. I've thought about that and I've tried saying it to people, but like I didn't put it in such a eloquent terms like she did. And I was like, my goodness, this is what I've been trying to say. 100%. Okay. I probably won't remember that because I have literally over 1,000 people that tell me they want to be called something else with their username, and it's just impossible for me to remember. I could write it down, but then I would have to look up every time someone came in. It's just impossible. So I'm sorry ahead of time. The best way to change that is just to go into YouTube and change your username if you guys don't like it and you want to be called something else. Because it's hard for me to remember everything. I saw a commercial one time. They said for every new memory that you make, you lose a certain amount of old memories. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. But I will say that sometimes there are nail polishes that are expensive and they're not worth it. They do have the cheaper ingredients in it, but that's just where it just takes like doing your research and getting knowledge and knowing how to read like a SDS sheet and all that stuff like that, you know? Hi, Christina. Welcome in. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate it. If you guys have any nail related questions, let me know. Or if you want me to do a tutorial video of something, let me know. I do not gatekeep around here, and I absolutely love talking about nails and helping people with nails. I love this purple, man. And if you wanted it to be see-through, a trick is, I think this would be a perfect color for like a jelly. So if you didn't know this, you can make your jelly colors at home. Just take either base or top coat and you put it in a color like this, just like a drop or two, and then you mix it and see if that's the viscosity that you want. But I think this color would be so pretty as a jelly color. And I'm usually not like the hugest jelly color fan on my own nails, but when I do nails for content, I do like the way they look. But on my own nails, I don't know why. I just don't do it as much. Hi, Boogie Bear. Welcome in. Thank you. And this is the same color that I have on my nails right now that everyone's going crazy over. See how pretty that is, even when you shear it down a little bit? That's why I think it would be pretty as a jelly color. Oh, no worries. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I know you have a broken leg, so life right now is not the easiest. I just appreciate you being here. Thank you. And no worries. As long as there's like no audio and no visual problems, I usually, as long as none of those things happen, I usually put my lives back up after I'm done. So in case, you know, life happens to us all, I know I'm a busy person too, and you guys want to see how I got here or how to do something, you guys can always watch it on your own convenience, and that way you can speed it up or jump to the end or whatever. Thank you so much. Is it, ooh, I don't know. Is it Milo? Milo Coffee House. I'm sorry if I said your username incorrectly, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. I need to do my nails over, but I don't want to change them up. So I'm thinking I might just file off the top coat and then just paint a design on them over this color. That way I don't have to change it up just yet, and then put a top coat back on. Lazy way, huh? But they have some dirty spots, so me filing top coat off will help that. Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate that so much. I have a, my mini goal is to reach 10,000 and I'm over halfway there. So I appreciate that so much. No, I'm not making my own nails. These are just for content. I do my own nails. And I also do the art, but I do it right on my hands. I don't like the way of doing them like this and then putting them on. I feel like there's such a I just don't like it, so I don't do it that way. I put them on, I put my nails on, I paint them while they're on, and then I do the nail art on them. And I've done lives doing my own nail art, but this is just for content. I made these charms though. I can hand paint too. Yep. Yep. I do my own nails from scratch. Here, let me show you. I can show you. And all this is on my channel, so if you guys on your own time want to go back and look, I have over 1,400 videos on my channel, but this is all for my own channel, so I'm gonna show you. One moment. Here we go. That was my last set I had on my hand. And this is the last short in my thing. But I did this on live. I think I did 6 of these nails on live with y'all. I hand painted all of it. That's actually not as labor intensive as designs I have done on these nails or on like my own nails. That was actually a really, really, really simple, easy design, believe it or not. Even though it looks complicated, it's not. Thank you, Milo. I appreciate that. I don't know. I used to, and I usually go live several times a day, but my health hasn't been the greatest lately. So I took like a 6 or 7 day break, and the views not the views, the money on lives aren't as good with monetization as they are with like videos and stuff. Not that I get paid much at all yet, because I'm still small, but I'm starting to pull back on the live, so I don't really know. It's just whenever I go live. I might come live again today later or tomorrow, because I have a friend that she wants me to do a press on set for her for an outfit, and I'm going to do that. I don't sell nails, I just do it for like family and friends for free every now and then. Plus it's good because I can put it on for content. Yeah, there's some days that I'll go live like several times a day, and there's some days where I need to take a break and stuff, so I never know. Oh, that's awesome. I love nails. Yeah, I just do this for content. I don't sell or do anyone's nails. I'm also not licensed, so that's why I don't do anyone's nails. I'm just self-taught. I've only been doing this for 2 years. 2-year anniversary just hit. I gotta do a video complete. I told you guys I'm not eloquent speaker. I can't even spit out the word correctly. I was editing one of my videos yesterday to put it up, and all I heard was like 5 times in the video. It's a lot better than it used to be. I used to say it a lot more when I first started. I'm like, oh my god, this drives me nuts. I don't know why people watch me. I'm kidding. Yeah, I can't talk either. That's why sometimes I like doing videos instead, because I can edit all the ums and buts and becauses and all me stuttering and all that stuff. I can edit that all out, and it can look nice and well polished, what I am not. Probably gonna have to do a second coat. Yeah, and that's another reason. Well, not that, but for like monetization and stuff, pulling back and trying to do more videos. Like I did another long form video yesterday. I put out 9 minutes. That, to me, that's long form. Those even just a 9-minute video takes forever to edit. I always roll my eyes. I'm like, why did I do this to myself? When I have like a 20 or 30-minute video, I'm like, why did I do this to myself? Because to edit that is for the birds. Hi, is it Kai? Hello. I'm sorry if I didn't say your username. I can't spell half the time, and autocorrect wants to change it for me. Oh, I hate when the games give you ads. I hate it. Hi, Kai, if you look on my, here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So I always say it, but then I've never showed you guys. I probably should do a video on this. So let me just put my password in here. I'll show you what I mean. This is gonna answer your question, Kai. Okay, so if you come on YouTube right here and you put in K-Bug Crafter Nails, all right, and then you go back in, space it, and you want to see pink nails, just put pink or whatever you want to see. I've done a lot of pink nail sets, and it should pull up. Well, that's not me, but this is me. Now all this is me. It'll pull up all the pink sets that I've done. This one's not me. That's a different artist, but these are me. And that's my little doggy. This is Alive with the pink. Yeah, I've done lots of pink. That's not me. That's beautiful though, but that's not me. Not me, not me. But you get the picture. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, I've done green nails. Here, I'll show you. And I've had more pink sets because I have over 1,400 videos on my channel. So I have more pink than what I just showed you, but I was just trying to show you guys how to get to see it quicker on my channel. But yeah, I'll show you a rundown of my pink nails, or green nails, sorry. I have the pink in the browser. That's what I was seeing. All right. There's not too much of certain kinds of nails I didn't do. These aren't mine, but those are pretty. That's Walmart. All right, these are mine. That's not mine. That's mine. These are old, though. That's like when I first started. I couldn't draw flowers to save my life. So when I first started doing nails, I did them live with... This isn't mine. I did them live with you guys. And when I started doing nails, I documented it. So some of these are from when I first started doing them. And they're horrible, but it is what it is. You get better. These are mine. These are mine. These are mine. These are real old. These are over a year ago. I have a funny feeling, though. This is more like when I first started. So I have a funny feeling this is like a year and 6 months ago. Those aren't mine. But these are mine. I've done a lot of green, actually. Not mine, not mine. But you get the gist. That's Alive I did. Not mine. Two years. I just hit my 2-year nail anniversary. And I'm self-taught. Oh, that's funny, Michelle. No worries. Thank you for being in here, Milo. I appreciate it. And thank you for chatting. Hope you have a good day. You know what? In the green nails, the two things I didn't see, or the one thing, is all the different watermelon nails. I don't know why they didn't come up that I've done in that one. It was weird. And then in the pink set, I did like a pink grapefruit set too. I don't know why that didn't come up. Maybe it would have if I would have went down further. Hi, Letitia. Welcome in. Thank you for being here and thank you for saying hello. I appreciate it. Bye, Milo. Have a good day. But yeah, so if you just, the way that I showed you guys how to look in YouTube, you can do that with anything. Like you can type in my ice cream nails, it'll bring up all my ice cream nails. It will bring up like other people's too, so just keep in mind you'll have to look and see like whose username is on there, channel name I mean. But yeah, you can do that with a lot of my stuff. My charcuterie board. Yeah, I know that. I hate it. See, I'm not like a huge game player. I can play a game and then never play it again for like over a year or so. But when I do play it, I hate it when I get ads. Like that's the first thing that gets me to stop playing it is the ads. 2 years and I'm self-taught. Yeah, there's some games that I've literally deleted because of the ads, and I've never played it again or downloaded it back. And the thing is, if you want to get someone hooked to your game, you should at least let them play more than 5 levels before you start hitting them with the ads. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness, thank you, Letitia, so much for the gift. I appreciate that, and that helps out so much, more than you know. Thank you so much. Oh, I hate the Monopoly Go. I don't get it. So I downloaded it twice. Once because it was like on a commercial and I kept seeing it, and then another time because friends just kept telling me, "Oh, you have to play it, you have to play it." So I said, "Oh, I'll give it another chance." I deleted it both times. I just don't get all the rave and how people really love it so much. But I mean, fair enough. Everyone has a different hobby or different thing. You know what, guys? I just stood up and on my table, right in front of my eyes. I've been looking for this thing for over a month. I even bought a new one. Here's my headphone case. What the heck? Sorry, side note. I think I answered that, but just in case I didn't or you didn't hear me, I've been doing nails for 2 years and I'm self-taught. Right? I don't like the Monopoly Go. Thank you, Letitia. I appreciate that. There is one, but I can't even tell you which one it is because have it downloaded on the phone that I'm filming with. But there's one that I absolutely love right now. I don't know how long it'll be, but thank you, Kai. I appreciate that. Yeah, another reason why I pulled back, and I think I'm going to continue to pull back and not do lives like every single day, several times every single day, is because the comments don't affect me, but you got to think about it. When you keep going live so much, and then sometimes you guys are sweet as pie, and I appreciate that, but sometimes I get people in here that are not sweet as pie. And going live that much, just like it takes a toll on you when people are just like you're in a positive mood and stuff, and people just keep coming in and coming in and coming in. So I think that's another reason why I'm pulling back on doing lives several times a day, because sometimes at the end of it, before I took the week break, I was getting grouchy because I can't tell you how many people come in here and tell me they want to me or do this to me or do this to me, and I mean just horrible comments, and it doesn't get to me because I don't know people, but deep down when you get so much of it, it's like you're taking my positive space and turning it into a negative, and I don't like that. And nails is very positive for me, so, but you guys are sweet as pie. And then one person was coming in, they're like, you're rude. And I'm like, you know what? I can see at that point I was being rude because I was just so over it that it was just like too much. And I was like, you need to take a break. It's not worth it. Yeah, I know, Michelle. Thank you. Hi, is it? They don't make me mad, but you just got to remember I was doing it for months, several times a day, and it just like takes a toll. And I was like, I just need to turn it off, take a week break. And now I come back rejuvenated. But I can't go down that spiral of doing that many lives again. Yes, of course. As long as it's not personal questions, as long as it's like nail questions, YouTube or content creating or how to grow, those are all fine. I don't gatekeep. Or if it's dog questions, because you guys see my dog Teddy on my feed, those are all fine. As long as they're not personal questions, I'm fine. I love answering nail questions. Like I always say, please ask more. And some people are like, I'm inundating you with questions. I feel so bad. And they say sorry. I'm like, no, don't say sorry. I literally every live beg you guys to ask me nail related questions. Yeah, I know, Letitia. And I try to and and I am okay with it, and it doesn't get to me, but just doing it for so long and not taking a break, it does get to you. And I was doing lives for probably about 2 months every single day with several times a day without any break, without like any me time, and that I had to cut out because usually it doesn't get to me. But after that, it's just like, whew. Thank you. I appreciate that, Joseph. Yeah, they are very important. And it's not just content creating, it's every day you encounter stuff like that. So I'm definitely not complaining. And I know people struggle with, all different things, so I get it. I've done lots of rainbow nails. I'm not sure if you were in here when I showed how you can search YouTube and bring up everything that I've done, but if you type in the YouTube algorithm or algorithm, I don't know what I'm doing. The YouTube search bar, type in Kayla Crafter nails and then space it and put rainbow nails. It should bring up all the rainbow nails that I've done. And I was actually, these didn't come out the way I wanted them to. Ooh, that one I didn't film. These didn't, no, that's not it. Where are they? They didn't come out the way that I wanted to. I want them to be a little bit more rainbow. I did these off camera the other day. That's why I kind of just like scrapped it. It's one of them, but I'm trying to get better at the pigments. Some people can use pigments with nails and they make it look so beautiful. Like it just looks like a painting, and I'm just not there yet. Thank you, Letitia. I appreciate that gift so much. Thank you so much. So I'm kind of weird. Let me explain real quick before I answer your question. I don't have many favorites. Like, I don't even have a favorite song. I don't have a favorite meal. I don't have a favorite show, color, or any of that. there's very few things that I actually have favorites in. So with that said, I don't really have a favorite charm. But right now, I have been loving making like the little ribbon charms. These aren't the best that I've done. But I've really been liking doing the ribbon charms recently. I don't know why, but they're a lot of fun for me. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that compliment so much. And I appreciate you being in here. And I hope you heal and your leg gets better quickly. And you don't have any complications or anything. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it and chatting. And have a good day. I don't have a favorite nail set I've done. I just have sets that like I like, and that might be like on my top 10. But the problem with that is I've done over 3,000 nails or nail sets or however you want to call them in just a 2-year period. So it's hard for me to remember every single one I've done. Like literally when I was just showing my YouTube and showing you guys how to search and you guys were asking for different things, I was pulling up different ones that I've done like at the beginning of my nail journey was like over a year and 6 months ago, and I forgot that I did them, so I don't really know. Yeah, and there's a lot of different types of flowers to make. The ones I cannot make on my own and I have to buy already made are the roses. I've tried so many times. And like I can kind of get by now, but it really doesn't look like a rose that much. So I don't know how much I'm getting by, like on the hair of my chinny chin chin. But I love the rose charms, so I usually get them already done. And if I want them a different color, I'll just paint them. And that's one thing, even when you buy nail charms already done, and if they're not like the color or design you want, you can always file the shine off them and you can always paint right on them and make them your own still. Teddy, he is a husky poodle mix. He's rare. I know. And so if you ever listen to one of my lives or my videos and you hear a dog howling in the back, that is him. He is a huge howler and he loves to be vocal. Oh, what kind of pets do you have? Yeah, roses are really hard to make, like for real. But they're beautiful. Yeah, I've bought my roses from Temu too. But some of them is like really weird because some of them look better than others, and like I'm really critical when it comes to like the roses, because I usually like doing is putting leaves behind behind them on the nails, and I usually do the leaves myself 3D, and then I like do stem and stuff, and I like to make it look like a bouquet. So I really want my roses to look like really real and really good and not like they're plastic. So I'm really picky when it comes to the roses. Ooh, a snake. Ooh. You guys are brave. That's awesome. What kind of dogs do you have? If you don't mind saying, if you do, I understand. No worries. I used to, I don't know what I was gonna say. Aw, pug. And a boxer. Aw, so cute. Yeah, I didn't even know that they even make. And if you search it up, it's an actual thing. But I didn't even know that they mixed husky and poodles together at all until I found my Teddy. And then you know, it wasn't a very common thing. And I was live one day and someone came in and they said, oh, I used to have a husky and poodle mix. I'm like, really? Because I didn't even know it was a thing. I thought it was like really rare. So when I got off that live, sorry guys, I had to grab my seltzer for a minute because I get thirsty when I talk so much. I got off that live, I grabbed my phone, I was like, let me look this up. So I looked it up, and it's actually, it's rare to know someone with a husky poodle mix, but it's becoming very common. Like, they're mixing it more and more together, and they're actually so beautiful. I think my dog's beautiful, but they have all these different colors, combinations and stuff, and the husky poodles I think are just such a beautiful dog. And I'm not a big poodle dog. Not that I think there's anything wrong with poodles. I love dogs, but poodles like is on my least favorite. But I love huskies. Husky is actually my favorite dog type. I have a favorite there. And actually, Teddy, he does have like some curly hair some places, but for the most part, he does show and more lean towards his husky side than his poodle side. I'm scared of snakes too. I just didn't want to say it. I don't know why. I was gonna say it, but then I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to, you know, that's their pet, and just like Teddy's my baby, I feel bad saying that, so I didn't want to say it. Because I can understand, you know, there's some people that they I used to have a neighbor years ago that had a bearded dragon, and it was so funny because I was walking, it was when I had first got Teddy, and I was walking him, and one of my friends was walking with me, and they're like, oh, they have a baby right there. And Teddy was walking like in front of the carriage. I didn't want to trip up the person or get it in the thing. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, didn't mean to disturb your baby. And she's like, it's not a baby. And she lifts up the thing. This huge bearded dragon comes out of this like baby carriage or stroller or whatever it's called, and comes up to her shoulder, and she's like, do you want to hold it? I'm like, no, I'm good. I'll admire it. And she literally treated her like her dog. And then I was like, you know what, some people, that's their baby. So that's why I didn't want to say it. Just like Teddy's my baby. Might not be my cup of thing, but some people aren't dog people either. So, but that bearded dragon was huge. No, I'm not a cat person. Absolutely not. I'm just a dog person. But before that, I've never seen a bearded dragon in person. But this one was huge. It was huge. She had it on a leash and everything, and a baby stroller for it. But it was huge. It's a small snake. thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for all the likes and everything. I appreciate it. If you guys have any nail related questions or content creating questions or doggy questions, let me know. Don't gatekeep. I love talking about nails. It really is my therapy and my relaxing time. I freaking love this color so much. Teddy has his head right where he can see me because he can't come in this room, but he's like laying where he can see me, so his eyes aren't going off me. He's so funny. Let me see. Yeah, that one needs a second coat. Yeah, this color is the same as my nails. It's by Sean. So guys, if you ever want to know like certain color or anything, or if I recommend it, because just because I use it doesn't mean I recommend it, just ask, because I get my gels from all over the place and I have over 200 different brands. They don't send me PR or anything. I buy it with my own hard-earned money. But I use from all over, so it's never like the same line. But this is Sean Legend, and this is the one I'm wearing and everyone loves, and I showed it in the beginning, but I'll show it again in case we have new people. If you want to take a screenshot, it's LG5224 Euphoric by Sean Legend. And I actually do recommend Sean Legend. He doesn't have a small, or at least in the gels that I've tried from him, doesn't have a small like distinct like chemical smell as soon as you open the bottle that hits you in the face. Thank God. And then another thing about his is he's like one of 5 companies that has the best, in my opinion, brush in their gels. It's curved so it doesn't hit your cuticles, and his brush is just so good. A lot of the gel companies I have, their brushes and their gel bottles really stink in my opinion, but this is just like so good, and his formula is so good, so rich. And if you check out himself, he's an amazing nail artist, so it just makes sense that he has a really good line. And the brushes, well, mainly for the most part, if it's the black brushes I use, they're also from him that I bought. I had to save up for, and they are worth it. Ever since I started using his brushes, I really feel like it's leveled up my nail art and my nail game for the better. No, I can't, because there's some that I have that I would never even recommend or put on camera. I'm just trying to use it up until it's gone. Like, in good conscience, I couldn't. But if I do highly recommend stuff, I do have videos. I put them in different videos. So I have over 1,400 videos on my channel that consists of videos, lives, and shorts all together. And lately I've been doing a lot of videos in the video section where like I recommend stuff and stuff that I've been using and that I really do like. And I'll show you the polish, I'll show you swatching, I'll tell you about it and all that stuff. And I also don't have like a setup. I move from room to room, so I don't have like a setup for my nail stuff. Like most of my nail stuff is just in tool, like a toolkit for regular tools. So like I don't have like a pretty setup or anything like a lot of these people do. Or even one room that I can stay in. Hopefully one day. But we all start from somewhere. I think there's only like one that I gotta do, so I can coat. That one's alright. And then not only that, if I show how much Korean gels I have, people probably come for me and get told all the time that I should be using more affordable stuff because people watch me. But I have a lot of allergies and I'm allergic to a lot of things, so sorry, I'm not willing to risk my health. Yeah, Port. Welcome back, Michelle. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't have like a really pretty setup or anything fancy to look at either. It's just basura. Summer. I always get weirded to ask these questions though, because it's sometimes, I'm not saying you're not, but sometimes people don't ask them for a good reason. They ask them because they're trying to get into certain things of mine. If that makes sense. So I'm not saying that's the case with you. No worries. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta run and do something real quick. I'm gonna put you guys on mute. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, y'all. I'm back. Summer also. Yeah, I don't like winter. Winter is not my favorite, that's for sure. Thank you guys for all the likes and everything. I appreciate it. Hi, Scarlett. Welcome in. Thank you for being here and saying hello. I appreciate it. Try the other one. Hold up. Hey, Dave. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where is my other brush? Oh, this is the shortest one. Never mind. This is the shortest one. I don't know why I thought this was the medium one. Does anyone else do nails here? You guys ready for Friday already? Hi, Madeline. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Madeline. I appreciate that so much. You guys are so sweet. If you guys have any nail related questions at all, even if you have 2,000 questions, do not worry. Please ask. I do not gatekeep, and I love talking about nails. I'm not loving how that petal just came out. Dogs. You? Welcome in, everyone. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate it. I'll probably be getting off the live in 10 to 20 minutes, give or take. So if you have any last minute questions or comments. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that you commented. I'm sorry, Madeline, if you're still in here. Black Panther. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever heard someone say that. It's their favorite. Very cool. No. All right. I'll probably be done in less than 8 to 10 minutes, give or take. So if you guys have any last minute questions or comments. Hi, welcome in. I'm not sure how to say your username, but thank you for being here and saying hello. Appreciate it. Oh, that's cool. Whichever one's calling you more. Maybe the cherry one, but that's cool. You'll have to let me know how it comes out. I've always wanted to. Oh, it's a can here. Is it a picture? Or, I don't know why I thought it was like a picture that you were doing. I haven't tried the picture ones. Ah, I haven't heard of that. I don't think I've seen them in a can form. Hmm. That's cool. What are they called? So I can look it up when I get off. Yeah, like what's it called so I can look it up? Cause I don't even know what you're talking about. I thought you were talking like the diamond paintings. Oh, are you talking about like rhinestoning a tumbler? Is that what you're talking about? I'm sorry, I got confused. Okay. Oh, diamond paintings are hard. I've never tried it. That's what I was talking about. I might try it one day or maybe not. I don't know. I think what keeps me from trying that is like it's already dictated and tells you like the picture to create. I don't know. Huh. Huh. I'll have to look that up. I've never seen or heard of it like that. Yeah, I know. All right, y'all, almost done. I just gotta top coat them and then I'm out of here. That's all right. I'm about to end the live too in like 3 minutes. Have a good day. I hope you feel better. I don't like how I did them in all these. Oh well. All right, I'm ending the live in like 2 minutes, give or take. So if you guys have any last minute questions or comments, let me know. Or forever keep your peace. No, I'm kidding. No, 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 no. Oh my god, why did I do that? Oh, I did the matte instead of the top coat. Doggone it, now I gotta redo them. Oh, I need to stop putting them so close to each other. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Definitely do not like the matte. Hi, Jesus. Welcome in. All right, y'all. Let me know if you guys have any last minute questions or comments, because now I gotta redo them. But I'll be off. I'll be off the live and ending the live in about 3 minutes, give or take. Doggone it. If I didn't do that, I would have already been done. I hate when I mess up like that. I don't like how I did the middle of these flowers. I don't like it. You have nothing to be sorry for. I don't get mad when people aren't here for my lives. Everyone has a busy life like I do, so I don't even like it when you guys say sorry, because there's nothing for you guys to say sorry to. So please don't. And plus, as long as there's no audio or visual problems, if you guys do want to rewatch it, once I end the live, you guys can rewatch it if you want. If not, then it is what it is. No worries at all. in about 3 minutes, give or take. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting. Thank you, Letitia, for the gifts today. I really appreciate it. It really does help out. Thank you guys for subscribing and all that jazz. If you guys do want to be notified when I go live again, definitely turn your bell notifications on to all. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all. Have a good day.